Hi everyone, I'm Alexei, Product Manager at Broken Build, and I'm happy to announce you a new Agile Reports and Gadgets 7.0. We have had a lot of features and new capabilities, so I'll recommend you to go to the Help menu, to the What's New section, and open Release Notes to find out all details about a new release, about new features, how can you get them and use for your specific cases. In this video, I want to point your attention to three major updates. The first one is we released an interactive playground where you can play with application on test data. The second update is for all velocity charts. It's a breakdown by different issue issue data and new benchmarking chart. So let's start from the first one. It's a playground. You can click on the playground and it will be open in a new window. So here you can go by links and open predefined reports to explore apps features. You can go to gadgets dashboard where you can find 12 default charts and go to specific dashboard to explore new features. Rollover, scope change, completed work initial, breakdown, benchmark, and program increments, initiatives, and epics. The playground uses test data. Here we have 5 scrum teams, 2 kanban teams, and they have 6 closed sprints, 1 active, 1 future, and the backlog. So you can explore gadgets on the dashboard and reports. They are in view only mode, so you can open settings to see how the charts are configured and create your own dashboard or report to play with settings to see how the same works, how you can share the reports, and so on. So the second major update is sprint matrix and velocity matrix and breakdown, which you can see when you click on the interval or a specific sprint. Here you can open the breakdown section. In this case, it consists of 10 sprint metrics, which are broken down by board and issue type. Here it's a breakdown user preferences, so you can change, you can see the breakdown here in the table and change it on the fly to segment data in another way. So here is different options. You can break down data by board, issue type, status, rollover count, how many times the issue rolled over from one sprint to another, by project, by epic, by release, by component, by label, by priority, by assignee. So we can take assignee here, and you'll see the data broken down by assignee field. So what it means? It means that initial commitment for metric for the interval from March 22 to April 4 for 5 teams can be broken down by assignees. So Bill Alpha had in this interval in initial commitment 16.5 story points, which is on 106% higher than in previous period. So you see it was 8 in this period, and in this interval it's 2 times higher. So trend shows you what the dynamic of metric of a specific segment. You can compare it the total value with average. The ratio column shows you the relative result of this metric, relatively to initial or final commitment. This chart is configured to calculate the percentage based on initial commitment. So this is 100%, and in other metrics you see the relative value. So initial commitment 100%, final commitment is 122%. So it's bigger because there was total scope change in 22%. It's applicable for every metric, so except those metrics which don't have any data. So during this sprint, no teams have removed work, so it has 0. The big change with this release is that you can open specific let's break down by boards and issue type. Okay, so you can see how many bugs was delivered, stories, tasks in the sprint or interval. And also when you click on specific segment, you see the issue list for this specific segment. So you can go here and see, okay, how many stories were not delivered, and see these stories in the list with their estimation as assignee status at the end of the sprint, and the rollover count, which reflects how many times the issue was rolled over from sprint to sprint. So the idea of the feature is to give you the ability to slice and dice delivery data as you want, to find your valuable insights about how team on team level or teams on a cross team level acts during the sprints. So you have variety of options to break down, and we would like to get your feedback about how you use these features, what's valuable for you, because for every team it's matter of focus on what you focus. You can focus on rollovers, on total scope change, or completed work, from initial scope. It varies from team to team. The goal of this release was to create the capability for you to start finding insights and use it for sprint reviews, retrospectives, and other meetings which aimed to find areas for improvement. So it's the second big feature, and the third one is new benchmarking chart for Scrum boards. It is a bit different from Velocity Chart, because here you see all teams on one chart, like represented by bars. So alpha team here, epsilon here, kappa, beta, gamma. Also on the chart you see the benchmarks. It's simply mathematical average, 75th percentile median, and 25th percentile. So it's a variety of benchmarks which you can select to show on the sprint. And the sprint metrics changed their place. So we add them to the chart by this switcher. So you can change metrics for all teams as you want. Also you can enable or disable benchmarks, change the deviation configuration. And what deviation means? Deviation means that you select one benchmark to what you want to compare a team or specific segment of a team's delivery data, and see the deviation from this metric. So if team has 37% ratio and the 75th percentile shows 38, and the deviation shows the difference, and how far alpha team deviates from the benchmark. So it is a third one big feature. Other features you can find and explore on the playground or in the article dedicated to show you all details of the release. Please do not hesitate to give us feedback. You can find the link to do it in the help menu, so you can suggest us feature, rate us, or report any issue, and write us any ideas you have to improve existing features or add new charts and to fit the application to your needs. Thank you for your attention. Bye bye.